The universe is so vast it's extremely difficult to know the full extent of its complexities. Humans can only scratch at the surface of its immensity, but whenever we do, we pick up remarkable information and images which are awe-inspiring and baffling in equal measure. What we do know has been made readily available to the public thanks to the leading space exploration organizations. So today, we are going to talk about the famous theory given by the century's greatest scientist Stephen Hawking. The Big Bang Theory is an effort to explain what happened at the very beginning of our universe. Discoveries in astronomy and physics have shown beyond a reasonable doubt that our universe did in fact have a beginning. Prior to that moment there was nothing, during and after that moment. The Big Bang Theory is an effort to explain what happened during and after that moment. According to the Standard Theory, our universe sprang into existence as singularity around 13.7 billion years ago. What is a singularity and where does it come from? Well, to be honest, we don't know for sure. Singularities are zones which defy our current understanding of physics. They are thought to exist at the core of black holes. Black holes are areas of intense gravitational pressure. The pressure is thought to be so intense that finite matter is actually squished into infinite density, a mathematical concept which truly boggles the mind. These zones of infinite density are called singularities. Our universe is thought to have begun as an infinitesimally small, infinitely hot, infinitely dense, something a singularity. Where did it come from? We don't know. Why did it appear? We don't know. After its initial appearance, it apparently inflated, the Big Bang, expanded and cooled, going from very, very small and very hot, to the size and temperature of our current universe. It continues to expand and cool to this day, and we are inside of it. Incredible creatures living on a unique planet, circling a beautiful star clustered together with several 100 billion other stars in a galaxy soaring through the cosmos, all of which is inside of an expanding universe that began as an infinitesimal singularity which appeared out of nowhere for reasons unknown. This is the Big Bang Theory. Common misconceptions. Here are many misconceptions surrounding the Big Bang Theory. For example, we tend to imagine a giant explosion. Experts, however, say that there was no explosion, there was and continues to be an expansion. Rather imagining a balloon popping and releasing its contents, imagine a balloon expanding, an infinitesimally small balloon expanding to the size of our current universe. Another misconception is that we tend to image the singularity as a little fireball appearing somewhere in space. According to the many experts, however, space didn't exist prior to the Big Bang. Back in the late 60s and early 70s, when men first walked upon the moon, three British astrophysicists, Stephen Hawking, George Ellis, and Roger Penrose, turned their attention to the theory of relativity and its implications regarding our notions of time. In 1968 and 1970, they published papers in which they extended Einstein's theory of general relativity to include measurements of time and space. 1. 2. According to their calculations, time and space had a finite beginning that corresponded to the origin of matter and energy. 3. The singularity didn't appear in space. Rather, space began inside of the singularity. Prior to the singularity, nothing existed, not space, time, matter, or energy, nothing. So where and in what did the singularity appear if not in space? We don't know. We don't know where it came from, why it's here, or even where it is. All we really know is that we are inside of it, and at one time it didn't exist and neither did we. Big Bang Theory evidence for the theory. What are the major evidences which support the Big Bang Theory? First of all, we are reasonably certain that the universe had a beginning. Second, galaxies appear to be moving away from us at speeds proportional to their distance. This is called Hubble's law, named after Edwin Hubble, 1889 to 1953, who discovered this phenomenon in 1929. This observation supports the expansion of the universe and suggests that the universe was once compacted. Third, if the universe was initially very, very hot as the Big Bang suggests, we should be able to find some remnant of this heat. In 1965, radio astronomers Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson discovered a 2.725 degree Kelvin, or 270.425 degrees Celsius. Big Bang theory the only plausible theory? Is the standard Big Bang theory the only model consistent with these evidences? No, it's just the most popular one. Internationally renowned astrophysicist George F.R. Ellis explains, people need to be aware that there is a range of models that could explain the observations. For instance, I can construct you a spherically symmetrical universe with Earth at its center, and you cannot disprove it based on observations. You can only exclude it on philosophical grounds. In my view, there is absolutely nothing wrong in that. What I want to bring into the open is the fact that we are using philosophical criteria in choosing our models. A lot of cosmology tries to hide that. In 2003, physicist Robert Gentry proposed an attractive alternative to the standard theory, an alternative which also accounts for the evidences listed above. 5 Dr. Gentry claims that the standard Big Bang model is founded upon a faulty paradigm, the Friedmann-Lemaitre expanding spacetime paradigm, which he claims is inconsistent with the empirical data. He chooses, instead, to base his model on Big Bang theory. What about God? Any discussion of the Big Bang theory would be incomplete without asking the question, what about God? This is because cosmogony, the study of the origin of the universe, is an area where science and theology meet. Creation was a supernatural event. That is, it took place outside of the natural realm. This fact begs the question, is there anything else which exists? Specifically, is there a master architect out there? We know that this universe had a beginning. Was God the first cause? So guys, in going a question for you, do you think God exists? Tell the answer in the comments section below. I hope you did like this video. Then please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon to all, and we will meet again in the next video.